Hello friends and potential friends. It's time to get on to the next step in turning my Ponderosa lemon into a pie. I printed out a recipe that I'm going to be using for the most part. I'll vary from it a little bit. I've actually looked at 5 or 6 different recipes and I'm kind of combining them together. But basically today's game is to create the filling, create the meringue, and then put it all together and bake it. So let's go over the ingredients we need for the filling and the meringue. And in this recipe, these are combined. We'll have to separate them out when the time comes. First we have 1 cup of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, quarter teaspoon of salt, 1.5 cups of water. Now this is the part I like. Recipe says 2 lemons juiced zested. They obviously haven't seen my lemons. The other recipes that I looked at all said about 1/2 cup of lemon juice plus the zest. I've got 1.5 cups of lemon juice here and a big pile of zest. And by the way, I saved you the agony of watching me prepare that and stop the bleeding. 2 tablespoons of butter. This recipe says 4 egg yolks beaten. One of them beat itself while I was trying to get it separated from the whites. And I'm actually using 5 egg yolks because the other recipes I looked at all said 5. Then we need the 4 egg whites. This is actually 5. And then for some reason another 6 tablespoons of sugar. I think that's for the meringue. Oh, almost forgot the most important thing. 1 pie crust baked. Let me get a little bit better prepared here and I'll bring you back when I have something for you to look at. As you can probably guess from my pie crust video, I'm not an expert cook, chef, whatever. I'm not even an amateur. Haven't made it that far yet. I'm not one of those people that can crack an egg with one hand. And I've seen plenty of people where they crack the egg and then they pour whites back and forth in order to separate the whites from the yolk. When I crack an egg, it usually shatters into pieces, and I don't have 2 nice halves that I can do that sort of thing with. So I have to find other ways of doing this sort of thing. I figured I'd share it with you. Picked this up on a YouTube video many years ago, and I've been waiting to give it a shot and see if it works. So here we go. Crack the egg. See, I can't pour yolk or the whites back and forth with that. Take your standard 2-liter bottle, suck the air out of it, put it down there on that yolk, and boop. There's the yolk. There's the whites. Drop it into the bowl. Simple as that. Neat trick. It works. Even for a fumble-fingered person like myself. I need to do this 3 more times. And under full disclosure, I tried it once before I turned the camera on just to make sure it worked. Okay, for the pie filling. In a medium saucepan, whisk together 1 cup sugar, flour, cornstarch, and salt. I've got all those ingredients in my medium saucepan. And I'm pretending to whisk them together. Actually, I'm mostly breaking up clumps. Next, I'm going to be adding in the water, lemon juice, and the lemon zest. There's my water. There's my lemon juice. I don't think I'm going to use all of the, well, why not? And the lemon zest. And mix that up a little bit. And read the next step again. Put it on some high heat. And I'm going to be stirring that pretty much constantly till it comes to a boil. Also wants the egg or the butter in there. So we'll dump the butter in. That means the oven's preheated. I probably won't need it for a while. But I'm just going to keep stirring this until it comes to a boil. And Okay, that's coming to a boil. Next step, I've got my egg yolks in this bowl over here. I need to stir in about half a cup of the hot mixture into the eggs, like so. That's about half a cup. That's going to actually start cooking the eggs a little bit. And then I put that hot mixture back into the filling mixture. I forget the term they use for this, but there's some special term. Is it hardening or quickening or something like that? Basically, it's just partially cooking the eggs, or the egg yolks. And you put it all back together in there. Stir it up nicely because those yolks are going to continue cooking. That's going to be thickening the filling. And continue stirring until it starts thickening up, which incidentally it is doing. And so the next step, and pour it into the pie crust. I need my spatula. Okay, I'm going to block you for a minute because I'm right-handed and I didn't think this through very well. Get the rest of that filling out of there. So we have the filling in the shell. Put it back on the back because that's a little bit flatter. So let me get this resituated a little bit and we'll see about making some meringue. Okay, we're set up again. I decided to bring out one of my other antiques. I don't know how long this thing's been around, but it has been around. I've poured the egg whites in. And now I just have to start whipping through them until they start turning into meringue. Starts thickening up a little bit, I'll start gradually adding in, I think it was 6 teaspoons or tablespoons of sugar. That's looking pretty good. Now this is the point where I'd be tugging on my mom's apron because I want to get these beaters so I can lick them off. Since I'm not wearing an apron, I'm just going to have to be content with making the pie. So now it's time to put the meringue onto the pie. it all out nice. Try to get it to where it meets up with the crust all the way around. Now at this point, a true professional would probably be making all kinds of fancy little peaks and valleys and that sort of thing. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm not a true professional. So I'm going to be content with popping this into the oven, which is preheated to 350 degrees. It'll be in there for about 10 minutes or until the meringue starts to brown a little bit. Turns a nice golden brown. And I'll bring you back when that happens. Okay friends, it's been about 10 minutes. I got most of my mess cleaned up and I got to lick the egg beaters and the bowl. Now let's see what we've got in here. Looks to me like we've got a lemon meringue pie. Now the hardest part is I've got to let that cool for a few hours. But I think I may have my thumbnail. Okay, that pie has been in the refrigerator for several hours now. And I can't wait any longer. I want to see what we got here. So far, so good. I can tell already I'm going to break that crust. Oh, and the meringue's sliding off. That looks good. Add a That meets my approval. I can't let it go bad. Guess what I'll be eating for breakfast, lunch, and supper this week? That's it. That's the saga of the Ponderosa lemon. See you on the next one.